All right, so here we got the old 4.7 liter Dodge Ram. We're taking out all the coil packs and replacing them with some new ones I just got in the mail because this thing has an intermittent stalling issue. It's not throwing any codes. It's just acting real strange. So after a little bit of troubleshooting and some brilliant deductions, I've decided to pin it on just a bad set of coil packs, which I think what's happening is they're just wore out and causing some grounding issues. So a fairly common issue with these engines apparently. These are some old NGKs, which originally were pretty good coils, but every dog has its day, so these are pretty much done for, I'd say. One of them had a hole burnt in the side. They're just at the end of their life here, so we're gonna slap some new ones in and see if it doesn't fix our problem. This is the strangest stalling. It's just intermittent, just out of the blue stall. No spitting or sputtering, just it's like an electrical shutdown, you know. Like if it's a fuel issue, usually you have some kind of an indication of fuel loss or some other kind of symptom, but it just dies, just falls flat on its face. I also noticed that I don't know if you can hear me when this thing's running or not. Notice that that thing's out or what. Sometimes when I would rev it, it would rev up to a certain RPM, and then it would just, the gauges would lock up, the truck would completely die, and then after a few seconds the gauges would all return back to zero, and then I'd have to turn the key back and then turn it forward again to start it. So it's just an odd symptom. I was thinking maybe it's the throttle body or the throttle position sensor, but all that stuff tests out fine, so things are being super stubborn. I've obviously been in here a long time. One of these bolts actually broke off and I tried to twist it out, so I'm just being gotta love the vice grips. You can fix anything with vice grips. And Gorilla Tape. Used to be duct tape, now it's Gorilla Tape. These things are super tight on here. Should probably lube it up so I don't break it off. Jeez. Kind of funny, the guy I got this from said they did a compression check on this engine. And I'm thinking, how the hell did you do a compression check if you didn't pull the coils out? Because obviously the coils have not been pulled out. He goes, oh man, I'm sorry. I had one of my techs do it. I think I'm going to fire his ass. Because he didn't show up for work today. Said he was sick. Then he posted on Facebook that he was out partying all night. I was like, oh yeah, man, classic move. We've all done that a time or two. All right, those are out. Get these popped out. These are going to come out a little easier because I had these out yesterday when I was dinking around with this truck, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Didn't take that one out. That one's nice and rusty. Ooh. Come on. Yeah, I was doing a little troubleshooting. I bought one coil and I was kind of moving it around to see if I could find the issue. And decided we've got multiple coils causing the issue here, because I would pull the coil out while the truck was running and it'd be firing, and then I would put the coil back, pull the connector off the coil, and the engine would show zero signs of contribution loss. So it's like, well, what the? Makes no sense. So I'm pretty sure it's not a dead cylinder. I mean, the plug's got to be firing, hopefully. So could I have been more thorough before I did this? Probably, but we're going with it. Here's the new one I put in yesterday. Come on out of there. There we go. Maybe they're not all bad, but I guarantee a few of them are, based on what this thing was doing. I need to find my dielectric grease. Be right back. I'm back. Found my dielectric grease. Also noticed that the new coils are already greased. So you gotta love that. So let's get these babies installed. The babies are snug. They are. Wow. Very snug. Yeah, they don't want those popping off. I don't either. It's surprising how snug they are. Oh yeah, fit right down on there. It's a little tougher when you don't have leverage in the back, but and that over here on this side. There you are, I see you, I think. Maybe, no, I gotta get that. There they all go. Fell right down into the abyss of what was once not the underside of the truck. I don't know. Oh yeah, slide right on down there. And that takes me back. I've been working on newer vehicles a lot lately, and it's actually kind of refreshing working on this older stuff. This is a 2003 Dodge Ram. It's like, oh yeah, stuff used to be made differently. Things are actually accessible to some degree here. Now it's a little different. Thank God it's not 1,000 degrees today here in sunny Central Florida. I'm only sweating half as much as normal. And it's on, I think. And one more. Okay. Get our nuts back on here. Those are snug. I'm telling you. Can't believe it. Definitely not going anywhere. Let me get a little squirt of juice on there. Where'd my juice go? Oh, there it is. Right in front of me. Could have been a snake that bit me. Keep those threads a little bit lubed and keep them happy. All right. No need to crank down on these. They really never did anything to me, so. Would be nice. Maybe. There we go. All right, there's that one. this one right here. Got a nut on that one? I think so. Nope, nope. Got one right here. Okay. This stud I broke off the other day. I'm gonna have to replace that one. It's good enough for today's proceedings. Where you at? Get in. Got my flashlight. All right. Okay. The old coils are removed. The new coils are installed. Now, we'll slap our intake back on here. Plug our map sensor back in. Where'd my little hose go here? What am I missing? There was a hose here for, I think, crankcase ventilation, but now I don't see it. Odd. Fall down somewhere. No, it's okay for now. I'll find it later. All right. I can't find the map sensor code either, or the map sensor plug. Where did it go? There it is. Jeez, it's been a long day, man. It's starting to feel like a Monday. Yeah, that's good enough. That'll get us where we need to get for now. All right, we're getting ready to fire this baby up and see what happens. Okay, I think we're ready to fire it up. See how it reacts. Sounds really good so far. What's weird about this issue, though, was that it would start up and run, and then just die out. So we really don't know for sure yet, but it does sound a lot better than it did before, for sure. Yeah, it sounds really good compared to the way it was. I don't have a before video, but you'll just have to take my word for it. It wasn't running nearly this nice. So we're going to go ahead and call that a success. All 8 coils replaced. Fix the 4.7 liter mystery stalling issue. If something changes, send out an update. If y'all like this video, like and subscribe to Clintonio Cars. I like to go to work and then I come home and wrench. I've had a love for cars since I was a kid. My dad was a Navy aircraft mechanic, and he got me started off wrenching when I was, knee high to a grasshopper, and it's just in my blood now. So I guess the natural course of things is I always have something to work on in my backyard. I figure why not throw up a video camera and take another step forward and let people see the kind of chaos I get myself into. So thanks for watching.